Yo, what is going on, guys? We're here today with a video talking about NBA trade rumors. I like to do these every few weeks just to see what's going on in the NBA, and let's talk about that. So, I want to hear down below in the comments, who do you think is going to be traded? And you can say James Harden trades, and I might mention James Harden at the end of the video, but for the most part, James Harden trade won't be the focal point of this just because that's something I've done a lot. I think I've made 4 videos on it, so right now, it's not something I want to do, but I have other trades that I think can help. So the first trade I think that is most people are going to find interesting is Bradley Beal. The reason I'm saying Bradley Beal to be traded is, look, the Wizards kind of suck. And I'm not saying that they are going to do it because Bradley Beal is their star player. But the reason, if I was the Wizards or if I was Bradley Beal, I'd want out. And if I was the Wizards, I know his contract is going to be coming up in about around the same year, I'm pretty sure, as James Harden's. So in a year and a half, his contract will be going up. And this is probably the most value you could get out of him, because if you guys suck for this season, he might request a trade. And you might lose the value and just lose the jump of being able to do that. So, one second. Don't know if y'all heard my dog. All right, so Bradley Beal to the Denver Nuggets. Bradley Beal would go to the Denver Nuggets for Gary Harris, PJ Dozier, Michael Porter Jr., a 2021 first-round pick, and a 2024 first-round pick, top 5 protected for Bradley Beal. Now, if I'm the Denver Nuggets and I saw this trade, I think the first-round picks are a bit much. I think the 2024 top 5 protected would be good for Beal, especially if it's a year and a half. It's kind of a rental. Though, I would do all my power not to give up Michael Porter Jr., so I would put Michael Porter Jr. on the back burner, throw on Will Barton, maybe Zeke or RJ Hampton, and leave those two first round picks for Bradley Beal. Because if I was the Nuggets, I'd be fine with giving up Gary Harris. I'd be fine with giving up PJ Dozier. I'd be fine with giving up Will Barton. I'd be fine with giving up Zeke Nnaji, Paul Millsap, or RJ Hampton, and 2 first round picks for Bradley Beal if I can keep Michael Porter Jr. So I know that there's no chance they trade players who would be centerpieces of the deal for both sides. Like we've seen in June, Stadium's Jeff Goodman reported that the Wizards have no intention of dealing Beal. In November, general manager Tommy Shepard backed that up with a quote, "Brad absolutely has been committed to us. Last summer, he signed an extension with us. I think we're absolutely committed to him." So, look, I think, the thing is like, I like Michael Porter Jr., and we don't know if this is just going to be a smokescreen. Bradley Beal is playing like a top 15 player, while Michael Porter Jr. isn't even a top 30 player. So you're kind of getting a pickle there. Some people want Andrew Wiggins out. I think they should keep Andrew Wiggins. Now the question is Aaron Gordon. Should they trade Aaron Gordon? I think that one's interesting because Aaron Gordon, they're going to expect him now to do really good because of Markelle. So let's talk about a guy similar to Aaron Gordon, but with more of an accomplished career, Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin, Killian Hayes' hip injury, which would likely render his season over if the treatment plan requires surgery, changes Detroit's outlook. Look, okay, so if Killian Hayes is healthy, then these losses are fine because they need to give Killian Hayes as many developmental reps as possible. But if he's sidelined for most of the season, I think Pistons will lose even more, but there won't be as much benefits. So, what's the silver lining here? Maybe if Hayes is out for the season, is this a silver lining as in a reason to get rid of Blake Griffin, a man that you guys, is kind of like old at this point? Okay, so, and I'm trying to like Google right now, Killian Hayes. Okay, so he has a labral tear in his hip, and as of right now, it doesn't look like he's getting surgery, but he might. He's out indefinitely with the torn hip labrum. So this is weird. Isn't there a shoulder labrum? Someone tell me that. I think my friend tore his shoulder labrum. Could be wrong. All right, so I couldn't find any information he's out for the full season. It all depends on if he's getting surgery. But the whole thing is that $39 million is big. So I wonder if they'll be able to get him to move it, which I bet is probably really hard. You know, I don't see the Sixers need to make a trade. I feel like to take their team to the next level. I think the Clippers are another team that need to make a trade. Oh, wait, when I say make a trade, they don't need to trade their like franchise star. If I was the Sixers, I would trade for like Lou Williams. If they obviously it's gonna be very hard to get Lou Williams, but maybe the Rockets hit him up, see for like Eric Gordon, a scorer off the bench. Clippers. Front court. Like I like Zubac and Ibaka, but I think that really it's the front court that is interesting to me. So that's where I look at it and go like, they probably should do something. And that those are my 2 cents on what I think should happen right there. But yeah, now I want to hear your guys' opinions down below on what you think of the team, and what do you think not what the team, but I'm like losing my train of thought right here. But this is the video, guys. I'm like milking it to 8 minutes, so yeah, can suck my dick. Yesterday, my videos did not do as good as they usually do. A little bit lower, a little bit slower, but hey, it's whatever. I'm over here chilling, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. You guys probably have clicked off at this point, but I'm continuing to milk my ad revenue, so people can suck my nuts. And yeah, you know, I'm just over here just doing me, being me, living life. But yep, I hope you guys do have a great day, because I know I will. We're waiting for this to get to 8 minutes, so it seems like I'm doing something normal, but it's not. I'm like getting a picture of Blake Griffin. Shit's so hard sometimes. It really isn't, but like it's just annoying. I like this picture. Who's another person we talked about in my videos? And I got a text message. That's it, guys. I hope you guys do have a great day, because I know tonight's guys pee. So.